has been spreading throughout Iran all week, and it's now hit another level. These protests, massive in size, and they're saying they're continuing to grow. We also have reports here that there's a massive blackout within Iran in terms of the internet. The internet and cellular outages are nationwide, right? This anti-government call for people to rise up has been spreading, and a lot of these people hitting the streets of Tehran. They're saying 100 different cities are affected by this outage, so it's massive. And they're saying it's the government pulling a move here before a larger crackdown. That's what they believe is happening here. They say dozens have been reported dead, some 45 people, where the government has shot protesters and killed them. These are unverified numbers, but it's been going pretty crazy here in the streets. There's also talk that there's agents of deception, as they're calling them, from the West on the ground, helping to kick this all up and to push this toward a full-blown color revolution that affects Khomeini and that affects the leadership inside of Iran. But this is an interesting move, that they have shut down the internet, so to speak. You see this in different instances, just like we just saw with Maduro. They did lights out. They shut everything out. Not only the lights, but the internet, everything went down and out, and they swooped in and they made a move. In this instance, it looks like it's the government themselves shutting down the internet so that people can't communicate en masse, because all these people are using the internet and their phones to organize and to spread all this information. So looks like they've tried to lock it down. So the country nearly completely offline right now as this continues. So join me for the live streams right.
Shalom, shalom, all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah HaKodash, and shalom, Lobakarim, Shor Yasharala. Double honors to my apostles, my elders, and teachers of Great Millstone, who rule well. Shalom to the whole elect and the elect lady and your children. As always, this is only for the house of mourning and the house of faith. I'm going to get right to it. It's going to be real quick through the spirit. I'm going to hit the scriptures, but this is this is a warning shot for Babylon the Great. You better believe that this is coming over here. There will be an internet blackout. There will be a grid blackout. I remember a couple of years ago, I had a dream about a blackout, and everything shut down. It was so dark. Remember, I was in my car and I was outside, and my phone, everything just went black. Everything, like real quick, it was so thick black, couldn't see anything, and when that happens, man, you better believe that it's going to be terrible out here. A lot of women, men, children, a lot of fear. And Yahweh Shem Yahushai, gave warnings to the prophets that this would happen. And this is more and more that we need mercy. We need to pray more. We need to ask Yahweh Shem Yahushai for more mercy. Because this is coming, man, no matter what. And you seeing these things happen in different countries like Iran, Venezuela, and the people are losing their minds. Everybody, for the most part, the majority of people, they rely on this technology. All right? And, once this happens, this is just, to me, this is just a prelude of what's coming here. And it's gonna be crazy. Matthew 24:8. As a matter of fact, let me go here. 6. And you shall hear wars and rumors of wars, and then that's where we're witnessing right now. Rumors of wars. World War III is coming. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Because we know that MOTB has to come. That is what we're waiting for, and it's very close. So the rumors of wars, yes, we know what's coming. The war is coming, but the MOTB is coming, right? For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence. Famine, the Lord is going to remove his men, starting with the famine of the word. Then there's going to be food shortages. People are going to lose their mind out here. They're going to be, taking each other's out for the lack of bread. 2 Ezra 15. And pestilence. Now, they got this super bug out right now. People getting sick. The super flu, And earthquakes. We just had earthquakes this month, last month. The whole year we had earthquakes. You go into the Earth radar right now, you're going to see earthquakes happening in diverse places all around the world. See, in many parts of the world, NLT. Nation will go to war against nation and kingdom against kingdom. There will be famines and earthquakes in many parts of the world, right? Now, this is my point right here, verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. See? And when that internet go out and the grid go out, it's going to turn up. I mean, it's going to be a nightmare. All right?
Strong's G 5604, Odin.
All right? The pain of childbirth, travail, pain, birth, pangs. But check this out. Intolerable anguish in reference to the dire calamities. See? Dire calamities precede the advent of the Messiah Hamashiach. So right before our Lord becomes, all this is going to be fulfilled, man. So while you wicked Israelites are out here playing, a lot of you all you different camps, you different Israelite groups, not knowing the real name of the Lord, thinking it's a game, it's a joke, just being wicked, man. Whew. Man, punishment is coming. All right, and I want to get that. Let's get that real quick. I'm gonna end it with this one. Let me go ahead. Let me see. Let's go to. I'm gonna have to type it in. Let me see. All right. 4 kinds. All right. All right. Jeremiah 15 and 3. All right. Let me start at verse 1. Then the Lord Yahweh said unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And this how the Lord's going to feel towards you 2/3, man. All right? Lord say you're going to laugh at your calamity in the book of Proverbs. And it shall come to pass that they say unto thee, whether shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, Yahweh, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for the famine to the famine, and such are as for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord Yahweh. The word, so like the sword to slay, the dogs to tear, and the fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy, man. NLT, I would send 4 kinds of destroyers against them, said the Lord. I will send the sword to kill, the dogs to drag away, and the vultures to devour, and the wild animals to finish up what is left. That is bad. So when that grid go out, man, that's why we need prayer, we need mercy, we got to constantly ask for mercy, and stay humble. Stay humble, Jay. All right? Key word, humble. Shalom.